Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. I am here with an enchanted evening with Peter Chan. Peter is signing books here. And there is a big crowd here to see Peter. There's Michael back there, and hey, I was saying I hope you get to meet Chris Snedden someday, and there he is back there. Cool. So you'll have to
afterwards
talk pottery with him. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There we are.
Hello. Thank you very much. Have a great speech.
Welcome to the Royal Botanical Gardens and to the Bonsai Society at the Royal Botanical Gardens regular meeting night, but a not so regular event. If you don't know who we are, we've been here for 16 years as of next month. You can find us on Facebook and on the website, bonsairpg.com. I'm Mike McCallion. I'm the current president of the club. I'm really happy to see a lot of our club members here and a whole bunch of folks from other clubs and not clubs and people who are just practicing on their own. If you're anywhere near the Burlington area, come and check out our club meetings. We meet the fourth Tuesday of every month except for December, and all of our meetings are as high scale as this. No, we do lectures, we do workshops, there's hands-on, it's a very good interactive group. Before I get on to the main event, as you know, we have Peter here. We have books of Peter's. Oh, if you can't hear me in the back, okay, I'll shout. Peter's going to be on microphone. Peter brought in a bunch of his most recent book, Bonsai Masterclass. We have them for sale just around the corner. There's a few left. $60, cash only, please. All of the proceeds from the sale of those books is going to Women's Cancer Charity, local to Hamilton. All right. We will also, at the end of this, while he's going on, we're going to have some raffle tickets. A few things that we're raffling off are, Peter's been using these all weekend, workshops that we've had here. They are Herons Bonsai stamped bonsai shears. That will be in the raffle. And for those of you that follow Peter, his Hawaiian shirts, he did sign one for us. So whoever gets the first draw can pick which item they want.
Is that the XXL?
Probably small.
It's too big for me. And then the third prize will be this no-name bead pair of wire cutters. But Peter has used them over the weekend, so it does have his DNA on it. I do also want to say happy birthday to John. I didn't know you spent your whole... Where are you, John?
Can we sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Back there.
Thanks for coming and being our support for the workshops that we had all day today on your birthday. What could be a better birthday, right?
Yep.
How much we sold the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets are 3 for $5 and one for $2, but be prepared to make your own change because I don't know how well we're stocked for change. All right?
We can handle 5s and 10s, no problem.
We can handle 5s and 10s, no problem.
I'll have them over where the books are.
All right, yeah, so we'll have the raffle tickets there and I'll wander around too quietly as well. Let me introduce, doesn't need much introduction, Mr. Peter Chan of Herons Bonsai, recently a member of the and I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So, it's my second visit to Toronto. The first one was with TBS, so those of you who attended that meeting, how many of you attended that one? Okay, so you may have to pardon me if I tell the same story again. Not everyone heard that. Not everyone heard that. I told that story in America. My God, they were falling on the floor. Anyway, that's yet to come at the end. So I'm here to share my experiences with you. My style of teaching, I'm not a bonsai master. For God's sake, don't call me bonsai master. I hate that term. I'm more a teacher, like a football coach, rugby coach. The player is the star. The coach is important. He will only guide you. So I like to think of myself as a manager, football manager, team coach, you see. So I'm here to guide you along. So, and my experience is only one point of view. I'm a great believer in everyone having a different way of seeing things. And if you are so arrogant that you feel that only your view is the best, I don't think that is a good way to teach, because you have to respect other people's views. So what I'm going to give opinion today is only my view. You may have another view, and I invite you to share. And that's what I like to share in my knowledge of bonsai. So however humble a person, I've always found that I always learn something from them. And if you keep an open mind, you enjoy the hobby much more. And for me, bonsai is really about enjoyment, like anything. Even now, in sports coaches, they say enjoy it, forget about winning. It is not a contest, it is not a game, it's not a race. I know bonsai is a long thing, long-term thing, involves patience, but I work very fast. I don't know why. I'm not trying to show off, it's just that I'm able to work fast. But I'm not racing against anything. So I'm just gifted that I can see my way around these things. Also, I keep reminding people, for me, bonsai is a problem-solving exercise. That's why it fascinates me. It's not really about growing things or making higher art. Every tree that I make is a puzzle, a problem. And every problem has more than one solution. That's one of my favorite expressions on YouTube. Every problem has more than one solution. I have never come across a situation, even in life, where the problem only has one solution. There are many solutions. Some may be better than others. Some may suit you, some may not suit me. So it goes. So without saying much more, I will talk more as I go along. I will look at each of these trees and give you my opinion. Please feel free, if you see another perspective, I would like to learn from you as well. So, I'm in your hands. Bring them through one at a time. I was told that there are 57 trees and now 58. I'm not here to sell Heinz beans, huh? No 57 varieties, but I'll get through all 57. I promise you.
Is this a good height, or would you like
That's
this
fine,
higher?
that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We all have different tools when we work, and again, if you follow me on YouTube, one of the most important tools, it's got no cutting edge or anything, it's the plastic bag or the towel or whatever. It is such a useful thing. So I have this handy and ready to use if I need it. Whose group is this?
You go there. Come on.
Here.
Ah, okay. Right. Shall I give you my opinion on this? Now, I can see that you added a few more trees in there. And to my mind, straight away I'm going to use it back. I think you can come in the front here. It is too cluttered. I can't see the trunks. And I think there are far too many trees there. I think it is much better without it. You can have too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing can be bad, Don't be too greedy. I think that somehow spoils it. If at some future date you were to thin this, it would look much better. This seems out of place to me. for some reason. What do you feel? Agreed?
Yeah.
Why did you put it recently? No, that's good. Originally? Okay. Also, another little tip is to lift the trunks a little more. Also, this branch here, it is clouding or hiding the beautiful trunk. I think you don't need this one here. It's hiding a beautiful trunk. My fingers are itching to cut it off.
And he will. Give him a pair of secateurs. Give him
I've always said, even at home when I do workshops, I don't give refunds. All right. So I can see, maybe, as a consolation, you can make it legit, if you wish. I think just to, you can see the tree now. See the wood for the trees, huh?
Yep. Yeah.
So you cannot see into that forest. The birds can fly through them, okay?
That's right.
Even the deer and the bears can run through. But I think this race could do with eliminating too much of a good thing. I'm not going to come here, you do it. You can save this to make another little group. This would make a delightful little group. You see that? Would make a beautiful group on its own. But somehow this is out of character with the rest of the group. The rest is okay. Nothing much doing. Maybe too many branches. But very nice group otherwise, very nice. But a bit too far planted at the back. There's a lot of space here, it could come forward a little more. Okay, all right. Thank you. Happy? Yes. This is a delightful thing. I see a lot of it in India. Do you have to put it in a heated greenhouse or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
just chop.
Okay. You want me to?
Whatever.
You can make cuttings from it.
I have no vision, so I just let it go.
What kind of trees are they?
What's the name of the tree? Ruia.
You can make cuttings from it. It's very valuable.
It's also known as.
I just stick them in the
Yeah.
soil.
They're very, very good. I haven't got time to wire it all.
Maybe do something bad.
I can see that.
Like it wants to be kind of skinny.
Yes, that's good.
What time is it?
I can't remember the botanical name of this.
Ruia.
What's the
Ruia.
Oh,
Grewia.
Ruia.
don't the colors change color as it fades?
A little bit.
Okay, there you go.
It's usually a deeper color earlier in the season.
Cool.
Perplexed why you chose that pot.
For no reason, for stupid reason. I gotta change it.
Yeah, the pot could do with the more conventional pot. Okay, this I've seen so many today. So many.
I'm not sure.
Some sort of spruce, is that right? Bird's nest spruce. You shall go into the workshop. These trees, I think it would be wrong to make it look too Japanese. This is more or less like
Native.
some of the cedar trees, the native cedar that we get. Cedar of Lebanon and all, it's got this sort of shade. Yeah, umbrella type shade. Maybe lift the crown a little bit more, but that's about all. Yeah, we have got water, but this looks like a chamber pot, doesn't it? Is it? Oh. There you go. This we worked on Sunday. You should have seen the original. The original is quite different.
I did pot it at the angle, and then as
Yeah.
I filled it in, it shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
It should have been more tipped.
Yeah.
That's not its final resting.
It was originally like that. So we opened it out. Can I have the bag? We were going to consider removing that one, but we decided not to, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did consider this as an option, but in the end we decided to keep the two.
Yeah.
You happy with it?
I am.
Yeah.
You didn't expect it to be like this.
I'll keep it transparent.
Yeah. Okay. This was Sunday workshop.
Nice.
These are just here because it was blowing over.
Oh, I see. All right.
This one I was wondering about bending and styling it as a cascade.
Has it flowered yet?
This one is not flowered now. I've got another one that also has.
Yeah. Usually these trees, my advice is to grow it in a big pot on the ground.
Yeah.
Let the trunk thicken. Otherwise it doesn't really look like a tree until you get a trunk.
I wanted to know about like, bending it into.
You can bend it,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's still bendable.
It is bendable, but wisterias are not trained in this way.
Okay.
They're just trained with a single trunk and then the flowers hang.
Okay.
So don't be so worried about bending it into a show. You can make a fun thing. I thought you were trying to grow that like they grow the trellises for the grapevine or Spanish trees.
It's blowing over, so that was just to keep it from blowing over.
Okay, right. That's not much I can provide.
Right.
But the point is to have fun, experiment and try different things. I would really like give my right arm for this species, but we don't get it back home. The eastern white cedar is such a beautiful species to work with. Now,
Just gently take the pruners out of his hand here.
What do you think, Pierre?
these collected trees, sometimes you can never determine which is the front and which is the back. But see, I'm tempted to, because this is so beautiful here, but you see there's that back bit as well. So this is also a viable front this way. This is a viable front this way. Can you all see? And this is a viable front. You've got three fronts, but you need to thin it a little bit to appreciate the beauty of it. I think of all the three choices, this is the least attractive. The most attractive is really this side, this side. And if you were to use this side, again, I would suggest removing this one, showing the front door. See, like that.
here.
Just gin nut, gin nut, gin nut. Maybe some of these also to show this. And thin, shorten these branches.
Okay.
These are a bit long, but splendid material. How many years from collecting?
Probably
3, 4?
no more than that.
More than that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. This exhibition tree.
So you're not gonna cut? Okay. Good.
Your tree, Nigel? Which tree is this?
Mine.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yes.
Nursery stock, I suppose, is it? Nursery stock. We were talking on the workshops on the 2 days, the importance of simple things like tilting the tree. You don't have to do a lot to this tree. Simply by tilting it, you get a different perspective. Got beautiful taper, lovely taper, too much wood, a lot of wood.
You know the species better than I do.
Yeah.
Would you keep any of those as major gym or just take them all away?
If you want to, keep them short. I find that on the subject of gins, people are creating gins just for the sake of making a gin, which is the wrong purpose, you know. It should resemble what you would see in nature. Okay, in nature you do get wild and funny things, but it is too fresh looking. You know, gins like this collected tree, they really look well. This is not weathered so much because the taper is so nice. This is a nice front. This is also a nice front. So many possible fronts. Many of the gins are going the wrong way. Have you got a sharp saw? Need a mallet. On your hand. And then you can tear Saunders. Tear it. And then I won't do the wine, but you can introduce more curves to the tree. So this you can shorten it much more. I'm not here to refine the gins, we don't have that time. Introduce a bit of shine there. See, the branch splitter is not just for splitting branches. It's a very useful tool for making these driftwood pieces like this, gins. I know what I saw. I saw that today. So the time available, you know, it's made it look cleaner, isn't it? Yeah.
That's another one of mine.
a lovely tree. White oak. Beautiful. Again, there's not much to do to it. It's just, it is such a natural tree. Although trees, oaks in the wild, do they grow like this? I'm not sure. They may do. The English oaks that we have back home is not the same as these.
You saw this one at Herons back here.
Is it?
Yeah, I still don't know what the front might be, or how to use this almost second trunk. I really like the movement in it, but it's hard to decide where to best view it from.
That's the trouble with collected trees. It's very hard to determine which is the proper front or not. I don't think you need this if you don't mind. If you can't use this because it's going away too much, even if you turn to it, I don't know. No, you turn it, turn it like that. It's quite nice.
Like that?
Yeah, that's possible, one of the possible fronts.
Definitely try and use that.
Yeah,
that
like this.
branch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Whose tree is this? Yours? You developed from small cutting?
No, from I win the prize from
Okay.
my club.
Okay. Well, that's a classic sort of Japanese style.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
So any suggestion for this branch itself? In the future, we reduce this branch and shop as well.
Now, when we make bonsai, a lot of people say the inspiration is from nature. Now, in nature, we would not find trees like this growing. Do you not agree? In nature, the trees don't grow like this. So if you want to, give me 2 bags. Cover this up. In nature, the tree would be more like that. Do you not agree? But very often people do things just for the sake of doing something. Like back on my nursery, a lot of the failures that I find, whenever they buy a bonsai, they can't leave it alone. Their fingers are itching to do something. They take the tree out of the pot and tease the roots and cut the roots in the middle of summer, June, July. They bring back a half-dead tree. So I said, why did you repot it? No, nothing to say. He said, I thought we had to do it. They think that bonsai is about repotting all the time, cutting the root. But I would be sorely tempted. As a classic bonsai, that is perfect. That is perfect. But if you wanted to make like a more image you would find in nature, then I would take these bottom branches off. Take the bottom branches off, but it would spoil the tree. I don't think you would want to do it, and I wouldn't suggest you do it. It's just the thought that occurred to me. That
But you think future we will reduce this branch a little bit softer?
yeah,
and
that's right. Yeah. Be careful, don't let the pads get too high. You need to flatten the pads more, like so.
Yeah.
You know?
So you can widen
Yeah,
down the
like
branch.
that. You see the pads, the pom-pom effect is there. I think you need to do like that. Do this. All these strings have to be wired. You got to wire it flat. That would improve it as well.
If you wire flat down here,
Yeah, like
look like a
that.
ball.
Can you see the difference by doing this? It looks different. It makes it look different. So maybe do this. It's too much like a pool. Okay, that's all I said.
So
But
better do the spring tie or
you can wire now or whatever. I don't know how you protect it in winter. But I would suggest wiring all the branches. Change the pad like this to make it look like that.
yeah.
rather than like that. So all these flatten it out, like so.
Good done.
Yeah, like so. And the pants don't look so dense. Okay, all of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's true. You can't see the trunk so much. I think this branch is a bit superfluous. You can see the trunk better, like that. Okay? You can decide what to do. You can sit down. I think you can all come forward a little bit if you wish. I'm not fussed. This is like our San Jose juniper that we get back in the UK. Your tree?
Yep.
Enigma tree, which do you use as the front?
I have it that way.
Okay.
As the front. It's kind of cascading out of the pond.
Yeah. Was this live? You took it off?
There was a live one here that looped back around, so I wanted to get rid of that.
Again, just to be different, you can always try another perspective. Can you help me lift the pot? Take it out and put the block on. But just tilting the angle, like today in the workshop we did, in almost every case we just change the angle. Just by changing the angle, it makes the tree look completely different. See, that makes it even more different. It depends which way you want to look at the tree. And if you did the tree this way, you can always bring this back on itself or do something different like that. You know, you can bend it down or whatever. Is this a collected tree?
It's field grown.
Field grown?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice low branches, usually pines, especially the Scotch pine that we have back in England, they tend to be very leggy, and all you can do is literati for it. But this is very nice. Lots of movement. Lots of movement. Again, you must be thinking what I'm thinking. We don't need a tree that big unless you want to make it a big tree. So many possibilities. You could permanent a tree here, keep it in like that. That's one possibility. Another possibility is everything off of that.
Yes.
Can you hold that back? And take this up as a leader. Have a short tree like that. There's enough movement there, beautiful movement there. And work with the tree, somehow lift that.
So this is the apex here?
Yeah, with the apex like that. Very powerful. You can bring these blocks a bit down. But that could be a bit too radical. Halfway houses too go up to there.
That was my original.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Then take that off.
That becomes a leader.
Yeah, this becomes a leader. keep shortening the branches. Are you trying to graft branches on?
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Oh.
I just want to recover. Would you do a wedge cut here to lower this down? If I do it from here? I don't like the way it goes out.
If you use this as the front, because the thing is leading there, you may need to take it off completely.
Would you keep this branch?
Yes, it's a very important branch. This is very important. Okay. At least we're taking it same line.
Thank you.
But it was
Sorry,
just recently
sorry.
defoliated.
You just proved it.
Yeah.
Oh. Very nice. For cutting.
I got it like that.
Oh, really?
So very open to suggestions. I think it's too intertwined.
You can consider tucking some rocks underneath, some fake bits of rock to make it look like a root of rock. And I just shove some rocks in. It'll look quite interesting. But the structure is good. Structure is good. I'm not sure about that one. If you take it out carefully, you can probably get another tree out of that.
Just take out that whole.
Yeah, take out this bit. And then shove it around there. Because this is a nice feature, this is nice. You've got such beautiful collected material in this country. You've got a vast country.
You're going to need a good saw for this one.
My God. Woo. Is this yours? Whose tree is this? Oh, you must have kept this for some reason.
Not really. I definitely want to keep this,
Oh,
but this I would want to whittle
yeah,
down at some
that's
point.
right.
But I still, just like the oak, I haven't settled on a front, and the message I'm getting is it's very hard to settle on a front from collected trees.
Yeah.
But
See, the beauty is this part here. That is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh, that is the main feature.
If you've got a branch coming straight out,
so highlight, show that.
It's on this side.
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do some still bending.
Maybe, yeah, take this. You can bend this to this side. Take this to this side. Or cut it off and grow a new branch this way. But definitely the
You
front
like that
is
front?
there. That beautiful twist. And this you can easily grow branches from there.
Very helpful. Thank you.
All right, but that thick one certainly comes on.
Yeah.
You can keep the top.
Yeah, this one looks much older,
That's
right?
nice. But
Thank you.
beautiful. This is a very rare pelargonium, is it? Oh, what's the variety?
It's Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. Almost looks like a maple leaf, isn't it? Maybe do a bit of wiring taken up like that. No, I can't fault it. It's so beautiful. Oh,
It was done entirely with Nuaki.
yeah. You guys should come close and look at the foliage. And what color flower, red or pink?
Phil, you want to hold yours up? What color is the flower? Orange?
Orange.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So maybe take it up like that. And this is what we call the Arolacea family.
Yes.
Such small leaves.
It's very difficult to wire.
Now, this would make a beautiful shohin tree, you know. If you take a cutting, can you imagine just one little plant like that would make a delightful little plant. You know, the leaves are small, but if you kept it like this, you should open it out a little more. Open it out just a little more. This is a nursery plant?
Yeah.
It's a Blowy juniper.
Blows, yes, we are very fond of blows. Very fond of blows. No, by the way, you've probably seen some videos I did with this. I'm very fond of using it for making this tanuki with this plant. The other suggestion I have, which I've seen some other examples. Okay, you put that before back. I will show you what to do.
And when you attach this to the wood, do you peel the bark on the tree or
You
no?
don't have to peel it off. You can just tie it with, or drill brass screws into the
Careful, you don't fall.
wood here. That's if you want to do it. I think you can find a better driftwood than this, as I say.
Yeah, I just had this since the weekend.
Yeah, this is crossing like that.
Do you have like a windswept maybe, or?
No. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that these branches are pliable enough to wrap around the tree like so. And you see what I'm doing like that? You know? You can wrap these long branches like that to get like the live vein curling around the tree. So,
And then get rid of some of these eventually, or?
no, don't get rid of it. So more, maybe get some more similar driftwood and wrap those around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep wrapping it around, and then trim it in that way. All right, that's one idea. The other very common thing we do with capsicum, the other common thing we do with these blows juniper is to do a raft with them. The raft is the obvious thing to do. If you hold this for me, please. Just take these out. You have an instant forest.
I like that idea.
You have so many different forests like that. Okay? Juniper forest. Is this collected from or grown from the seedling or something? Whose tree?
That's what I did.
Why? Have you been doing much to it?
Not much, no.
You just bought it from someone?
A year ago, yeah. I've just been pinching it when it grows out.
Okay, you need to show the trunk. It's got a beautiful trunk in there, which is being hidden. You can't see it, can't see the wood of the trees.
Second floor.
So hidden in here is a beautiful trunk. Again, because you're not turning it around, you're getting some dieback on this side.
The needles on that one branch just started turning black about a month ago.
Oh. It's still alive. Look at the shadow.
What is that?
Larch.
Oh, okay.
Your native larch doesn't have small needles like the Japanese larch. Japanese larch needles are much finer. So you see, this angle is a better front. Can you see it? You're now looking at that. Okay, like that. Otherwise you couldn't see the beauty of that trunk there. Okay, so you got plotted at this angle.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is put in a big flower pot and just grow the trunk thick, you know. It will never look incredible tree like this. So don't attempt to put in a pot like this. You're wasting time. You know, the time could be better spent growing it in a large pot and taking the trunk. These trees, we had a very nice one on Sunday at the workshop. Someone brought a big one. I can't remember his name, is he here? It had a trunk like that. I think this, if you planted a big pot, they double in thickness every year, at least, maybe even more. So forget about training it now. Just big potted, just there.
Okay.
Who's lovely tree this? Okay.
special.
Like, what's the variety? China Superior or
Wichita blue.
ooh, that's a very nice color. So, how many years of training? How many years?
I bought it in October last year in a 20-gallon pot. It was like, you want it? You do whatever you want.
Taller than this?
Nope. Well, yeah, it was only 8 inches smaller.
My initial reaction is much too tall for a bonsai. The tree really should be about half the height. Half the height. Again, you could, if you wanted to make a forest, you could, I mean, you know, want to do a forest. See, like what we did with the blocks, you line on the side, you get lots of little trees to make into a forest. That's one option, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Line on the side and make a raft. That's one possibility. If not, I think it's far too tall for bonsai. We really need to find it. This is very beautiful here. It's got a beautiful movement here. I'm looking at something. Maybe in that region. This side. Look at all the something that size. Again, with trees like this, you don't prune too much because the flowers are carried at the tips of the shoots. So you keep pruning, you never see the flowers. So what you did is right, you know. Keep it shooting along. After flowering, then probably cutting back.
Red cedar.
Yeah. Again, if you get a few of these, they would make a beautiful forest. Lovely forest. But you're training it fun. Again, for the trunk thickness, I always think that the proportion is too tall. For trunks of that thickness, keep the tree short. Like that. Much more in proportion. Like that. Yours?
So I recently acquired it. It came with the wire on it, and I figured I'd leave it for when I start using it.
Yeah, let it get thick. It's not good for trunk. It would be wrong to severely hack it. But at the moment you can't see the trunk, you know, you need to reveal the trunk. It's got beautiful trunk in there, so by thinning it, I don't think it may be wise to do it now with the winter coming. Maybe wait till the spring and thin quite a bit so that you can show the trunk. You guys need to come close to see it. Beautiful contorted trunk. So it's been painstakingly bent into that contorted shape, which is very, very nice. Branches are a bit long, so again, I wish you could see it. It's a lovely tree. Just thin it. Oh. Yes. David Easterbrook. You look young there. No. Probably grown from a seedling, is it?
No, it's collected.
Oh, collected. So it will be quite old.
Yes. It's probably 65.
Woo! It's got a lot of shade. Again, see, just a slight tilt of the angle changes the perspective of the tree. And just for the sake of making a point, many people would consider this branch wrong. The reason being, it's almost from the inside of the elbow rather than from the outside. But without that, the tree is nothing, so you need this. That's a very essential part of the tree. You know? But for a purist, they would say it is wrong. And also this one, I like the way he brought out and then done a fake branch this side. So this is very nice too. A bit flat in the head, I would say. I think you can, take the head upward a little more. You tilt it a little more. Because at the moment it's like a box shape. Most designs of bonsai are conical or dome shaped, but this is very much a box shape. So if you can create more of a dome, a definite apex to the tree, it would look more interesting. Again, changing the angle can also alter the look quite a bit. So with thick wire, you can probably take that up like so. Can you see the effect? Willow leaf ficus. Good. Very nice. How many years have you been growing?
I haven't more than 5 years.
Okay. You bought it then?
A friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
I feel like a little loud.
Again, this is where just by changing the angle of planting, they make the tree look different. You see how I've changed the angle? Even I've changed it more, it may look more dramatic than that. See, then this becomes more emphasized, and then take it back on itself like that. Take these down like that. So just changing the angle of planting will improve it a little bit.
How about this one?
That technically is a fall because it's like two heads. You can just maybe aerate it, make another tree from it, get a small bonsai with a curly trunk, and let new branches grow, because ficuses grow very fast. It is a willow leaf ficus, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I carve in to make it more
Yeah,
beautiful?
yeah. Carve a little bit and then pin it with brass screws or pin, you know, hammer the pin in, and then make all these the branches.
So, question for the roots, should I cut this part or keep it?
No, leave it. This is quite a nice tree.
And also, don't know for the design of the trunk.
I don't know if you can see closely. The possible front is, this is the usable trunk I would use. This is not so interesting. But while you're growing it, this is a sacrificial tree. You haven't thickened the trunk. I would keep it to make this thick, you know. You keep this good, but eventually you can cut that off and have that as the main tree.
So make it into a single trunk.
Single trunk.
Instead of
Two
twin
trunk.
trunk.
Single trunk.
Single trunk.
Yeah, like so. The base there is quite nice. This is too strict. You don't need this. Yeah, that's very nice. But it's not safe to cut now. It's best to cut in the spring or late spring. Then it heals quicker. With the winter coming, it may kill the tree if you cut now. So maybe keep it for 1 or 2 years to make this thick, and then remove it. And meanwhile, then you can start training this. Start training this. Nice.
Thank you.
Good ideas. Whose tree is this?
Mine.
How many years have you been doing this?
About 5.
5 years, top marks for you. I always tell people that of the indoor trees, this is the most troublesome bonsai. Fukian tea, very hard to grow successfully. What's your secret to get it so healthy?
Southern facing window in the wintertime.
Okay. And in the summer?
Outside.
Outside in the summer. Gosh. So healthy. It is really healthy. Really healthy. The only comment I have is a bit flat. It's like a fan-trained pear tree.
Yeah.
Maybe some more depth at the back.
Yeah.
But otherwise beautifully trained. Did you make the S-shape?
Not originally.
Was it? Okay.
Maybe that's how
Yeah, okay. Now, again, for those who are purists, they will regard this as a fault, you know. You don't usually get a branch coming up from inside the album, always from the outside. But without that, the tree is nothing. So you're breaking the rule, and by breaking the rule, you created balance in the tree, because you need that branch. Without that branch, purists will say you don't need it, but without the branch, there's nothing. You need that branch. So he used a forge, but it's made it look nice. Top parts, you've done extremely well. Goes straight, nice. Lovely autumn color. I would plant in big pot to get it thicker. I'm sure it has flowers. These are flowers for next year, you can see.
Yeah, I bought it after it flowered.
Yeah, very nice. I think you can open it out a little more like that. Thick one, you see? Not so congested if you did that. Just that little bit. It's got very small leaves. I grow Fuji cherry, but I've never seen Fuji cherry with leaves as small as this. Kojo no man. Was it the white one or the pink one?
Pink.
Pink. Good, nice. Are they all separate trees?
Yes.
Okay. A bit too sparse, you can get them tighter, you know, you can put several more together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can buy
Some more, yeah.
the same type
Yeah,
of
same
tree,
type,
but they don't
yeah.
have to be from the same
Yeah.
lot. Okay.
Yeah. Take it apart and put it again together. It's okay like this, but I think you can afford to have many more trees.
How am I going to get the trunks thick? Will that happen?
Just leave it. You can't, that you can't rush. That you can't rush.
Okay.
Smoke tree, Cotinus. Cotinus. You done nothing to it? Or you done something?
I cut some branches this morning. That's water.
Again, I think it's a bit congested. Simply by opening it out a little more, can you see the effect like that? Rather than having to congest it, you can open it out. Again, this morning I showed you don't have to use wire to wrap around the trunk. You can just force it out. I don't know how the wrist will come. So you can see what we've done. We just wedged it rather than having to use wire all the way. Some people put blocks of wood in there, but the wood can work. You can get like a flat piece of wood, just cut a little, like a catball V shape, and wedge.
The wine corks work good.
Is it? Oh, yeah. But I think you can trim it down a little more for the thickness of the trunk. The tree doesn't need to be that tall. You can hold the back from it. I think something more this height. That means slice all this off. And, they have lovely autumn color, don't they? Styles are just a way of classifying a type of tree that you've trained in that style. Don't let the style dominate your thinking. There are many trees that have no style. You cannot call it informal upright or windswept. It's just a tree, isn't it? So some purists will say, oh, this is not a twin trunk, so it's a rubbish tree. Because they're not really a twin trunk. It's like a triple trunk. But it's neither a triple trunk nor a thin trunk. So the point I'm trying to make is, don't force a tree into particular style. If you're doing a bonsai, just because it lends itself to twin trunk, that you have to cut everything out just to get the two trunks. You know? Just let it evolve. It looks nice. It's a bonsai is a tree. The style is not that important. Does it make sense? You know? Because when I go around clubs, people have certain categories. If they have a twin trunk style and it's got just 2.5 trunks, they say, oh, I'm rejecting it. It's not a twin trunk. So that's the point I'm trying to make. This is a classic case in point. It's neither a twin trunk or triple trunk. It's just a nice potential tree that would be nice. So keep it like that, and if you can put it in a bigger pot, that trunk thick, it will be nice. Not often you come across this species for bonsai, so persevere, keep at it. Now I see a lot of these on the streets. Is this Brazilian rain tree? Who's this? Brazilian rain tree? Where do you winter it? In your living room?
Yeah, in south facing.
Okay, and you're expert in the indoor trees. Beautiful trunk. Beautiful trunk. How many years have you had this one?
6.
Oh. But it hasn't thickened in all that time, huh?
It has.
Hasn't? Oh.
Running triple in size.
Oh.
I keep it in full sun in the summer.
Oh, gosh, beautiful. I bet many people don't know this tree, huh? Brazilian rain tree. In the tropics, it's a favorite for bonsai. Looks almost like a locust tree.
Yeah, similar. True. Yeah.
Similar.
Smaller leaves though.
Yeah, okay. Again, what can I say? It's a lovely tree. I'm glad you could bring it for others to enjoy. I think you can propagate this tree much more. It would be very hard to make a credible conventional bonsai with using the entire tree. There are too many trunks in this tree to make it look interesting. The only interesting line I can find is this one on this side. This is very interesting here. If you were to style it, you would be cutting almost everything off. I suggest, with a bit of care, air all these branches. You get one area here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Certainly 4 areas. So you're propagating this tree. So you get more of this historical tree, maybe even that one.
Can you start it off for me?
Then you put a bag, your club members will show you how to do it. And then just concentrate on this side to make the proper bonsai. This is a very nice line here. I don't know if people can see it. Oh, I think we need to chip it even more. Yeah.
Walk everything that's up.
It's almost like a literati there, over there. See, this side is not very interesting. I think maybe forget this for the timing. This is what we're going to air layer rather than cut it by paper, it's wasted. You know, get rid of all this by air layering and concentrate on this bit. Can you see that beautiful line here? Make it a nice cute tree with beautiful line, even like a literati type style. This would be nice. That's what I would suggest for this tree. Air layer all this to propagate and then do it that side.
Okay, so all that stuff on the other side off?
Yeah.
You're going to propagate this. You're going to get 4 separate trees.
Yeah. Well,
You get it? It is such an unusual bonsai. It's almost like half a moon gate of a Chinese garden, isn't it? Moon gate tree. But it breaks all conventions, but it is so effective. Your tree. Beautiful one. Absolutely beautiful.
I consider it a Canadian style.
Yeah, it is.
But it's mother-daughter.
Yeah.
So mimicking.
Yeah, mimicking this. You see, again, this tree, many people say you don't need this one. But without that, it breaks all the rules. Without that, it's not so interesting. That makes the tree. So, I'm glad you brought this. It's so beautiful. Moon gate. Lovely. Difficult trees to bonsai. The point I'm trying to make is that you don't need to make your tree. You don't need to make every tree look like a Japanese style tree. very often you can make trees look as they appear in nature. It's natural habit. Like I see a lot of things like silver birch and even maple trees with pine-style branches hanging downwards. You can do it, but that is not the character of that tree. So it would be wrong to force it into that type of style, what I call Japanese pine style. Many people would be tempted to do these European trees in that way, make it like a pine style, make the branches go hang down. But this is very natural. So the only thing I would suggest, you don't have to do it, it's only a suggestion, is let me see what people think. What would you suggest for this tree to improve it? Speak up. Get rid of that. I think it stands out. Almost everyone would think the same. I want to just to hear your opinion. I don't think you need that song.
Well, one or the other.
Keep the dead wood?
Keep the dead wood short.
Yeah.
You don't need that trunk. That's all I would say. Then you can probably consider carving in the front. The other thing about carving, like making gins, people are obsessed. They buy a little Makita or a Dremel. They feel they've got to use it. They've got to use it. So everything is carved. Everything is carved. That's the wrong approach. It's only a means to an end, So don't have to carve everything. I've been to some people's collection. Every single tree they carve. Beautiful tree. Again, I was just talking about having pine-style branches. This is a case in point. It would be wrong to try and make the branches hang downwards like you would find with a spruce tree. This tree goes in this way, nothing wrong with it. I would keep it like that. But a bit too tall, I would say. If you were making a forest with several of these trees, it would look nice. But if it's a single tree, it is much too tall. Again, we can suggest taking it down. I think.
We're putting these away.
Yeah. See what's on this side. That proportion is a bit better. You see how important that bag is. I call it my tool, these tools. A bag is a tool. It helps you to visualize and envisage the tree without having to cut. So that is a nice size to keep. Wow, we
Selfishly brought 3.
That is some tree. This is literati, high art literati. What can I say? It's near perfect.
Wow.
You want to cut it in half?
If you wanted to be pedantic, people would consider cutting this tall one off. Some people would say, let's cut it off. But if you cut it off, it'll spoil the tree. It is ungainly because it's not quite the character of this branch. But without that big one, this would be a nothing. That would be nothing. But the two together, as we say, the synergy, 2 and 2 doesn't make 4, 2 and 2 makes 5. This is a situation like that. One depends on the other. One needs the other. So I would say this is a beautiful tree. I wish I could create something like this. It's very nice. I love literati. This is a cluster of literati. So although it is straight, it's very nice. Pity about the root being high. If you could plant it in a box for 1 or 2 years, get some radial roots. Get some radial roots there. and then put it in a nice drum pot.
Yeah.
Would be nice, but immaculately trained. Enlighten me what the variety is. It's got to be foxed.
I was wondering if you would know. Barbados cherry.
Cherry, okay.
Barbados cherry.
The leaves are rather large for Barbados cherry.
Yes,
Have you had fruit and flower?
It was in flower when I bought it. I've only had it for less than a couple months.
Oh.
Just bought it at a
Usually
nursery.
Barbados cherry's got smaller leaves than this.
Yes.
In fact, I was telling some friends that I was in Bermuda in March of this year, and they grow this as a hedging plant. And they in fact make jam with it. They collect the fruit to make jam. Yes?
I have a pot that I bought,
Yes.
brought with me that I was thinking to put it in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a beautiful pot. And one thought I was having was to air layer the top here and use the bottom at an angle.
Yeah.
And or use the top. Those are thoughts that I had for it. And if you don't like
I think if you would just keep trimming this and make cuttings so that you get more ramification, more branching.
Yeah.
You need to thicken the trunk a little more. The fact that you're growing it so well, it must benefit from whatever you're doing. It's doing extremely well. Yeah.
watering.
Yeah, to get more branching.
More branching? So you think it should stay as one tree?
As one tree.
Is it too big? Not good?
Use it for something else.
Use this for something. Do you have it's such a beautiful pot. Do you
No.
Do you have a suggestion for the pot?
I think we have small pots like this where we just grow grasses in it. Grasses coming out.
Really?
Grasses coming out that way. Yeah. Yeah. Like a fan shape, because that's a fan shaped pot. If you grow grasses to make it fan shaped, that would be nice.
Interesting idea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Elaborate. Another really fungus.
Also mine.
Also yours.
Yes.
You seem to be expert.
And this one was also my father's. If you
Yeah.
remember, you worked on my father's on Sunday, the big ficus. This one was also.
Again, if you just open it up a little bit, can you see? Well, it makes it more interesting. Like that.
So do you see this as the front then?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the front.
This is front.
Lovely. Okay.
Little Japanese orchard.
Oh, very nice.
You can see there's a deadwood feature in the front. It's actually going into the root, into the
Yeah.
soil. I don't know how to deal with that actually.
Just peel the bark off.
Peel the bark off.
Yes, a nice one. Have you ever worn it? See, you've never worn it.
This I did not.
You can wear it, you can wash it. Again, I don't think you need this branch here.
Fair enough.
That branch is not needed. But otherwise it's cute. And what can I say? Just try one.
This is in fact the eastern white cedar, but this is the fire chief variety.
Oh,
It's a new cultivar, I guess.
so this is the natural color.
That's the natural color, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually supposed to have a kind of reddish tinge to it, but I think it's reverting to regular thuya. The years I've actually got this for 6-7 years now.
I wonder whether it thicken fast. Because the trunk is very thin.
It's still thin, 7
So
years
thin.
later, yeah.
Maybe you need to remove more branches. The trunk is very interesting. You can't see the trunk hidden. You need to remove some branches to show the trunk.
That's very interesting.
Okay, do that.
What I did is it initially had one straight trunk going all the way
Yeah,
up,
why did?
and I actually cut it away.
Oh.
And then this was a branch at one time, and I favored that. Okay.
Just putting it down.
Would you wire it more aggressively? Would you go more?
Yeah, put it more down. Put more down. But stop showing the trunk. Stop showing the trunk. You guys should come closer and look at this beautiful tree. We worked on this tree this morning, and this was one of the highlights of my day. And I'll tell you why. What do you guys think of this bit here?
Powerful.
It's one of those controversial gins. Now, who would think of removing it? Be honest. Okay, I'm glad most of you feel you should remove it. The first inclination when I looked at it is that it is too straight like a javelin, does nothing. Should I remove it? But if you remove it, it becomes a nothing tree. It will become very plain and ordinary. This tree is what it is because of this. Without this tree would not have the character. It would just be like a twin trunk, if you can call it that. If you can imagine not having that there, this would be nothing. If I can cover it with this rag, it would be so ordinary. So this is where I feel that you use the assets to the full by having it there. And the fact that it's a leaning tree makes it even more beautiful. Like that. Eventually, a nice drum pot would fit this tree well. Maybe also tilt it a little bit. I can't emphasize enough the importance of tilting trees. Just by tilting a little bit here and there, it makes so much difference to the appearance of a bonsai. So when you're slight angle, you make a difference. Beautiful tree. I really like this one. Again, you planted it?
Yeah.
Out of someone's hedge or something, or against the wall?
Yeah, against the wall.
Against the wall. Beautiful.
What is that, John?
Virginia creeper.
It's the classic style. Why haven't you trimmed the things back a bit?
I have.
Oh, you have?
They were about 8 feet long.
Okay.
So this is just to keep it manageable.
So you need to show the trunk. You're going to get the color soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different color. So again, what more can I say? Beautiful tree. You've got some lovely stuff. You've got some really lovely stuff. These are so red and that's not red. It's because this seems to be in a small pot. It's stretched more, isn't it? So if it is stretched more, they produce the colors earlier. So see, that's a small pot, so it's even more red than this one. You've got to protect these really well in the winter, isn't it?
Not really.
Oh,
no.
they're quite hardy.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely.
Do you take the pot?
I mean, it just goes in a cold frame.
Oh.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
How old was the Virginia creeper?
The other one?
Yeah.
Well, who knows?
Okay.
Who knows that one?
Bartino sisters, is it? Which one?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I think it's one of those.
Yeah.
Virginia creeper. All right, this is a lovely tree, lovely natural style. Who's yours again? Lovely. I can't afford this. Maybe trim it back. You do trim it back in the spring of next year to get it a bit tighter. So you took a leader up from a side branch. You see what's been done. They took the thick branch off to get the taper. That's how it's created. Beautifully created. Lovely movement. And you can see how normally when people have like a twin trunk high up, they don't know what to do with it. It's a very clever way to do that. You kept that little stuff going up and then make a branch from that. So very cleverly done. Very cleverly done. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely. I love this one. Now, who brought this one? Okay, what do you want to do with it?
Well, I was wondering, should I just put it in the ground or?
Yeah, it's not thick enough. If we had seven, we can make a forest. But as it is, it's a very rare cut leaf beech. Beautiful. Again, nice. Again, if this were my tree, I wouldn't make it that tall. For the thickness of trunk, I can see that there's a case to give the tree that high.
Yep.
Right? A lot of people are afraid to cut. Unless you want to grow this into a thicker tree, put it in a bigger pot and forget about it. But if you want to keep it as bonsai this height, maybe get rid of it. But because it's quite rare, I would airlay this. Beech are very easy to airlay, very easy. So you get another tree from it, you know, airlay them. I'm a great one for not wasting, you know, I love airlay. So just a little bit of patience, you get another tree. Bougainvillea, is it? Yes, it is. Whose tree? Does it flower?
Sorry?
Does it flower?
It's the first time I just bought it months ago. So.
Arakawa. Now, they are notorious for dying back. I have some Arakawa, and it's got thick trunks, multi-trunk, like 5-7 trunks that came from Japan, and now it's down to about 3 trunks. So they are notorious for dying back. So it's got the most beautiful autumn color, but they are extremely difficult to develop into nice, long-lasting specimen trees. I don't know whether I should be doing it really at this time of the year.
Whose is it?
For those of you who knew Usher Pozlesny from KW in Guelph, it was his tree. But yes, it's died back in several places, so it needs some new thought.
All I suggest is feed it like anything and hope for the best. Potentially a nice tree. I didn't really want to plant, I mean prune it at this time of year, maybe but just trim it into a beehive shape. You haven't lost much branches, it's just one which is dead.
Yeah.
Just one which is dead. Yeah. Just persevere. But the beauty of Arakawa is they airlay very easily, ever so easily. Do you know this variety? We have plenty of these.
Yeah, we don't have very many around here. We don't have very many old ones either. So next year there might be a few for sale from the area.
Yeah. And this also is not a grafted tree, which is nice. Many of the Arakawas are grafted, and they make very ugly transition at the base of the sit on its own roots. Okay.
Last one.
Last one. I'm working too fast. Okay, this is a collected tree, is it? Collected?
Yeah, it's correct.
Collected. Common juniper. And common juniper we have in the UK as well.